set that same far side arm bar from the knee on belly. Okay, so I'm knee on belly, he goes for the knee, I cup, rotate him on his side, step over, turn, okay? As I straighten, he's gonna defend. So when he defends, he's gonna turn. Right, go ahead, keep going. I wanna switch to that omoplata immediately, okay? Control his tricep, control his belt, or his pants, or his skirt. I need something here so he doesn't roll without me controlling him or step over, all right? So for the drill purposes, we're gonna set that arm bar up and then transition to this omoplata, okay? Once we got it, shoot up, chase his back, come out, and get your finish. Most everybody was here for this the other night, so. All right, he comes in, cup, turn, right? Go for my finish, he turns. Throw the leg over, lock that omoplata, control the tricep, okay? My angle's a little off, I just wanna make sure I get him here. All right, once I have him, adjust myself, shoot up, transition, get your finish, okay? Any questions? We're not finishing the arm bar. It's gonna be something for him to work as a little bit of part of the drill as well. Just the defense. That's a common defense that people are gonna use, is to do that running man escape. So if they don't have everything on point with their control, he can lose that arm bar pretty easy. It's also why we talked the other day, I don't throw both legs over, okay? And it's also why I don't come all the way out to the side. Right? If you make like a 90-degree angle instead of a 45, I can still do that, but I'm gonna have to grab his leg. Otherwise, it's a little harder for me to make that transition if he defends like that. Does that make sense? Okay. Anybody got questions? Anybody? So we're gonna keep that arm. He's gonna turn that thumb down to do the running man escape. I'm gonna transition right to that omoplata. All right? And then just break them down, get a quick finish. Try to keep your speed of your reps up. Again, this is just a thought process. When he makes that correction or that move to escape the arm bar, I want to go right into something else. Okay? No thinking about it. I just want to have my grips in place and I want to go. All right? Good? 1, 2, 3. So we're going to run another passing sequence today. But it's going to be, so we're going to be outside his toes again. We're not going to pass, we're going to pass more with pressure this time. So we're going to do an over-under pass. So his knees are up, right? He's got his space all closed up, right? I'm going to work whether I go to the hip and the knee to get this angle. I really want to create an angle. That opens me up to shoot or dive for this position. All right, that's not the only way to get there, right? I could pin and go down to my knees and then make this transition. I don't like to do this for my knees at all because once good guard players gonna take advantage of that. So if I can get it from pressure up top, preferably, right? So he's aggressive, right? I come out to this angle and now I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna pummel that right arm underneath as I dive into his hip or his ribs here with my left shoulder. So I've got my right arm hugging his hip, my left arm is wrapping his leg. I need to stay on my toes here and drive my weight into him, okay? If I come down to my knees, it's not very effective. He's gonna move me, okay? Come up, all right? It's gonna force him to kind of keep his legs tight, try to keep a guard, all right? So if his leg's bent, which is normal, I'm gonna walk it out to the side to straighten it. Once I have his legs straighter, I'm gonna pinch my knees. Use my toes to walk him straight, kick my leg, and then step through. Now I've turned his knees across, okay? So now I'm on top of his knees, turned across, all right? So I'm hugging his hip, and then now I can work to turn, and then we'll finish in side control, okay? So whether I grab at his collar, I can grab at his collar. If he's framing off of me, right, I can grab at his collar here and pull myself in, multiple different ways. If he's framing, right, I stay tight, turn to the side, and then I consolidate position, all right? So, inside of the knee, inside of the hip, here, okay? Now I'm gonna dive. Shoulder right into him, I'm on my toes. Okay, he's keeping his leg bent, he's trying to keep me from passing him. I'm gonna walk my hips out to turn open his knee. Once I have it, I'll pinch it, turn, big kick, and I'll step through to turn his hips. Okay, continue hugging his hips here. Again, if I can get to his collar, that's great. If not, to his head, or just defend a little bit with that arm. Just turn his side, clear his hips, and work to control his head. Any questions? Yes?
What if when you go to turn back to side control, he keeps that inside arm trapped?
Which arm?
The one that you have underhooked his leg.
So here. Keeps this one? My right one?
Yeah, when you go to turn into side control before you pull it out,
Okay.
what if he doesn't let it go?
Turn. So he's holding here. So this arm underneath that it's talking about keeping that. Okay. I'm already essentially past that. So he's not going to do much with it. I might have to be patient and leave it there. Okay. If he tries to keep that, right, I'm just going to work to side control. And I'll just be patient. I'm going to get it back. He can't do anything with it.
So
The only way I can get in trouble is I put my head over here and then let him triangle me.
So it's just a stalemate, really, until he lets go?
What's that? Yeah.
It's just a stalemate.
Stall tactic on my
Yeah,
end.
he's not. That's not a defense on his part. It's just preventing the inevitable. Okay, where you're going to have most of your trouble is you're going to get tired doing this, and people creep down to their knees. And once you do that, you become susceptible to being countered. Okay, it's pretty effective if you could get to it, as long as you stay on your toes. Okay, even if you pin, you start on your knees, and we get our position. So, say I drag him down here, and I get in this spot, and I try to get. I cannot try to pass from here. Okay, so even if I get it in this spot, which is probably not my preference, but if I do, I'm still going to come up and try to attempt my pass that way. It's okay to pick my butt up a little higher and put more pressure on him. Okay, I want to make sure I'm kind of hitting them in that rib area. All right, so when we get it, right, pressure on them, keep it in tight. I can walk him out to the side. All right. Once his leg's straight, I'll square up some, pass the leg, shoot it over. Avoid the temptation to pass when I'm on the side. All right, because it's going to leave him free to hip escape when I do so. So if I'm here, I walk out, and I kind of get his leg straight. If I pass, see how he moves? I'm taking that pressure off of him a little bit. I don't want him, if he's defending, don't pass his knee, I'm holding him, right? Once I get him straight, right, even if he's defending, even if it's not as pretty, he's not going anywhere. Okay, I got my ribs on top of his hip and my hand underneath on the other hip. So there's really nothing he can do with those legs. If I come way out to the side, it seems like I'll just pass right here, but there's nothing controlling that back side. Because if I pass that way, I'm extending this right arm that's underhooking him. We're not really keeping any pressure on. Does that make sense? Okay. Get some partners. We're going to knock that out. We may build on a transition once we pass. All right? 1, 2, 3.